Hello, Leo. Welcome in or welcome back to Go with the Flow Tarot. Your overall general energy for this reading is the Page of Wands. The song I have assigned to this card is Roar by Katy Perry, because the Page of Wands is about to start a spontaneous new mystery. So you are chasing some kind of inspiration, some kind of new project or new relationship, possibly, with that Two of Cups coming out in your present energies. I will, of course, tap in further to find out. Now, I have set the intention for this reading to be for the end of October, but of course, all tarot readings are timeless. So with that Page of Wands there as your overall general energy, you've got a spark of inspiration to go towards something new, and we're going to hear you roar about it, Leo. We have another page showing up in your recent past energies. This one showing you being a little more inquisitive about the future, asking a lot of questions, dotting all your I's, crossing all your T's, and remembering that the only stupid question is the one you didn't ask. As I said, in your present energies, you do have the Two of Cups. So this could well be a new relationship that you are working on, as the Two of Cups usually represents a divine match. Now, if it's not a divine match, if it's not some kind of new relationship, then it is Spirit asking you to embody one of these two energies. This one being the Fool, this one being the High Priestess. So let's just say you identify more with the Fool, someone who's all too happy to take a leap of faith in a brand new direction without caring too much about where it's going to lead. They're just excited to go check it out. The High Priestess is going to be relying more on her intuition and her wisdom and trying to make a choice using her discernment rather than just taking a leap of faith. So whichever one you identify with, if this is not a relationship, Spirit's asking you to switch energies and try to be more like the opposing energy that you're not normally like. In your upcoming energies, we are seeing the Star card. This is Aquarius's card. I do believe that with the 2 pages and the Two of Cups, this is going to represent a wish fulfillment for you, but it could also represent healing and bridging the world between spirituality and the 3D. So let's go ahead and clarify and find out. I think I'm good on that Page of Wands for your overall general energy. Let's just do a quick tap into the Page of Swords in Leo's recent past energies. If I feel called to move into that Page of Wands, I will. Spirits, for our greatest good, highest timeline, highest purpose, may I have more information on the Page of Swords in Leo's recent past energies? Thank you ever so much. Well, I'm seeing your card on the split alongside the 8 of Swords. So it does immediately put you in a position of power and strength to show up in your own reading with that Strength card there. With it being with the 8 of Wands on the split, this is Spirit telling you that you need to work on taming your infinite nature of consciousness, especially your inner critic. So you might have been feeling a little bit stuck, a little bit making too big of a deal out of a situation that wasn't that big of a deal. So some kind of new offer entered your life with those 2-page energies and the Ace of Pentacles coming out. This could be an offer regarding your finances, your home life, your stability, things of that nature. It could also be that relationship with the Two of Cups coming out. So I would like to know, because I did see the 8 of Swords and the Strength card on the split, if there's anything more you'd like to share, Spirit, about the Page of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles in Leo's recent past energies. Anything else I need to know about that because of you showing me the Strength card and the 8 of Swords on the split? For the greatest good, highest timeline, highest purpose, anything else you'd care to share, Spirit? Thank you ever so much. Once again, seeing the 8 of Swords on the split. This time, Page of Wands showing up yet again. So you may have had some kind of offer that led you to walk away from something, because we do have the Chariot coming out. Now, this is a card of success. This is a card of setting yourself apart and going on that brand new adventure and accepting that offer. So maybe you just had to learn to trust your intuition, because with the 8 of Swords, she does have that blindfold on, and the blindfolds in the tarot represent not trusting your intuition. But the chariot is driven by his intuition. That's what those 2 sphinxes represent. So you got some kind of offer that led you to go on a brand new adventure and leave that city behind you because you knew that it had nothing left to serve you. Let's now move into the Two of Cups in your present energies. For Leo's greatest good, highest timeline, and highest purpose, thank you ever so much. There's that intuition card showing up with the High Priestess. We do have the Four of Swords in reverse. So, of course, this is saying that Spirit is always trying to communicate with you. You just need to learn how to listen. A great way to tap into your intuition is with meditation. And this is my card of meditation. It is also the card of resting, relaxing, recovering, and praying for a blessing if it's in the upright. But with it coming out in the reverse, I'm going to need a little more clarity. Specifically just the Four of Swords in reverse, please, Spirit. What are you trying to tell me when you gave me that Four of Swords in reverse? Maybe you don't feel like you need to rest and relax anymore. Maybe you've got that divine match coming in and you're just ready for action, ready to go towards wish fulfillment. Yep, okay, yep. So you've got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Had this come out in the upright, it would say that you are taking your time, you're being very methodical, making sure you're planting your seeds somewhere they're going to grow. Maybe your intuition is telling you not to take your time with this, Leo. I would like more clarity still, please, on the High Priestess, the Two of Cups, the Four of Swords reversed, and the Knight of Pentacles reversed for the Leo collective. For the greatest good, highest timeline, highest purpose, what can you tell me about these four cards, Spirit? Thank you ever so much. Okie dokie. The King of Pentacles coming out. So, if this is someone entering your life, it could well be a Taurus, as this is Taurus's card, or someone with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn heavily in their chart. If this is someone else, it is going to be somebody who is building and leaving a legacy with a skill that they have had for some time. Or this could just be you embodying that energy and taking that action. No more praying for blessings. No more deciding where your seeds are going to be planted. You're planting them, you're growing them, you're moving forward. I'm not sure who I'm reading for, so you will have to use your discernment and take it how it resonates. Now, the Star card is what comes after the Tower falls. So this could just be you making a wish, but with these other cards out here, I do believe this is a wish fulfillment. You being the change you wish to see in the world. You working on what you really want to work on. May I have more clarity, please, on the Star card? That was quick and painless. You are certainly ready for action, my dear, with the Emperor coming out. If this is not you, then this is someone who has entered your life, who is embodying the energy of all four kings. So the King of Pentacles is the king of like wealth and skill and hard work. The King of Wands is like the king of charisma and foresight and really sexy and charming. The King of Cups is the master of their emotions, and the King of Swords is the king of wisdom. He's been through the most battles, he's seen the most, he has the most wisdom. So this is Aries energy. I really do feel like this is you taking action on your hopes and dreams, but once again, you're going to have to take it how it resonates. Is there anything else you'd like to share about the Emperor and the Star, that double major arcana, a big message coming out for Leo's upcoming energy? The Emperor can also say be ready for action, as he is dressed in all of his finest garb with his scepter and his crown, but he does still have his armor on underneath, ready to take action at a moment's notice. This very well could be another person, because we've got the Two of Cups coming out, and the King of Swords and the Nine of Cups on the split. So that would be a wish fulfillment of a king coming in. And Spirit did flip over the Knight of Cups as well to show me. So that is a knight in shining armor. And the Two of Cups coming out yet again. So this definitely could be a partnership, a wish fulfillment of a partnership for you. Congratulations, Leo. So with this other deck now and all of this in mind, I will ask if there is any advice from the tarot for this relationship for the Leo collective. And once again, if you're not talking about love, this is Spirit asking you to embody a different energy that you're not used to embodying. Okay, threw me for a loop for a second there. We did have the Nine of Swords come out, which is like a never-ending nightmare. However, on the split, I am seeing the Chariot and the Six of Wands. So you have felt like you have left some never-ending nightmare and you are moving into a success after a difficult time. Would you like to share any more, specifically just on that Nine of Swords spirit? Nine of Swords for the Leo collective. Thank you ever so much. Now seeing the Eight of Wands and the Chariot on the split. So you are definitely in alignment for quick success. And we've got the Five of Pentacles coming out in the reverse. So you are no longer feeling left out in the cold, Leo. I don't think we really have any advice for you today. I think this is just Spirit saying congratulations on this new partnership, or congratulations on embodying that side of yourself that you don't always embody. If you identify with the Fool, you're switching into the High Priestess, or vice versa. You tell me. So now with all of this in mind, may I please have an oracle card and see if there's any, thank you so much, advice for that in the Leo. Advice for the Leo collective in that. I'm sorry, I'm distracted by this very loud party wagon going by me right now. The Serpent, number 38, coming out, and we are in the year of the snake. Slither through and out as you begin to shed in preparation for a new beginning. Yeah, I'd say so. And be trusting your intuition in the process. Number 38, the Serpent. Keywords are reinvention, second chances, growing pains. So this might not be a new person. It just might be you reinventing your relationship. Creativity doesn't have an expiration date, and it's never too late to welcome a new addition into your life. Just when you think everything is over and you've lost what you've worked so hard for, or maybe that you've missed the boat, you, like the Serpent, can shed your skin and reinvent yourself entirely. The Serpent card will make its way to you when a second chance is upon you. Any missed opportunity will soon be replaced with another. Forgiveness is close at hand, or perhaps you're about to have another shot at love. If your reading is about your career, which it could well be with that King of Pentacles coming out, pulling this card can mean a career change is a good omen for seeking new employment. Consider a physical makeover if that feels good to you. What might the person you're becoming dress like, or how might they behave? Can you embrace some of these qualities now? This card, however, does come with a note of caution. Growing pains can sometimes make transitions difficult. Remain patient and know that any challenges you face are temporary blocks to overcome. And if I'm not mistaken, Aries did pull the same card, and you do have Aries energy in your upcoming energies. So if you're dealing with an Aries, or if you have Aries in your chart, you might want to check that reading out. I hope that was helpful. I thank you ever so much for being here, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye for now.